जाने समझे ज्ञान वास्तु शास्त्र का, पृथ्वी अग्नि जल वायु स्थान कहाँ आकाश का।
ओम वास्तु पुरुषाय नमो नमः।
खुद ही समझो खुद ही जानो, कहता है क्या भला।
So when you have a door here, it also gives illness. But the diabetes that was in the east side, 180 units, will be 400 units when your door is in the south of southeast. So east of southeast is less illness and south of southeast is severe illness, that you may have 400 units of diabetes if you have your door or a gate over there. Okay?
Yeah.
So I need not mention this because
Yeah.
it's a cross,
Cross,
everywhere.
definitely.
5 you cannot have, 6, 7, 8, 9
9.
you cannot have, right? Let us come to
West.
west. So it says 9th you cannot have, 8th you cannot have, 7th you cannot have, 6th you can have, 5th you can have, 4th you can have, 3rd you can have. Again it says 2nd and 1st you
cannot
cannot
have.
have, right? So my friends, in east it was 5 good, 4 bad. In west it is 4 good and 5 bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are bad and 1, 2, 3, 4 are good. Okay. Now what is to be seen here is that from here to here doors and gates are not allowed. Right. Now what is to be observed is that 33% of the people all over the world, this may be 67%.
Okay.
That means 33% of the people on this planet live in this gate, these gates. You get me, my friends? And what I say about this gate is, anybody who has a gate into this direction, his downfall is sure, sure and sure. I don't mind adding 2 more sures to it. So I say, anybody who has a door here, 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 his downfall is sure, 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 sure. I still don't mind adding 2 more sures to it.
Mr. Gyani, if you are that much confident about it,
It's not my confidence, it's the science and it's my experience that says.
definitely. So, can you tell our viewers about the correction also? Because as you are saying, 66% of the people are
33%.
33%. Okay, 33% of the people are living in this direction. So, you might be having the correction even. You might.
Of course, yeah.
So,
yeah.
what is it?
Yeah, I will tell you. So, my dear friends, please, please, please avoid entry to these doors. Number 1, if your father gives you a house and he says, my dear son, I want to gift you a house, and when you see this house and you find out that the main door and the main gate, either or, happens to be in the southwest direction, tell your father, my dear father, please don't mind, but what I think and I know is that you are not gifting me a house, you are gifting me problems. So I don't need this house of yours. You can give it to whoever, you can do whatever you do with this. If you want, you can give me some cash or a better house, but I am not taking this house, because in this house my downfall is sure, 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 sure. Right?
Yeah.
So if you have lived in this house, say 15 years, right? So in any case you are at the bottom. You are at the bottom of your life. After 7 years, it starts showing the downfall. In the 15th year, you are already down.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
That means in the first 7 years, you made a lot of money. You invested here, 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 here. Now for whatever the reason, there is a litigation in this property, there is a court matter in this property, there is a possession of somebody else in this property, I cannot sell this property, a partner of mine does not want to sell, I want to sell, but he says, no, I don't want to sell, so I cannot sell this property. So though you are rich, you have got properties worth millions and billions of dollars, but you do not have the cash because all your money is stuck into that property. Or maybe like what happened in US, that you bought a house for 400,000 and after the recession the price of that house was $100,000, and even at $100,000 there was no buyer.
Yeah.
So you put in 400,000, you want to sell it for $100,000, but at 100,000 there is no buyer. So in spite of the fact that the paper value of your house is $400,000, you are stuck with no money. You are stuck in a situation where you don't have money and you want money. By selling the house, you can't sell the house, you still are without money. You get my point?
Yeah.
So where does these situations come from? They come from disoriented homes. They come from homes that are not on the lines of the science of home building. So people have problems, right?
Yeah.
So let us go further. 9 no, 8 no, 7 yes, 6 yes, 5 yes, 4 yes, 3 yes, 2 and 1 no. So again in the north, 45% is good and 45% is not good and 50% is good.
Is good.
However, this is the northern hemisphere and this is the southern hemisphere. This is the area of positivity and this is the area of negativity. Therefore, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 may not give positive results, but even will not give negative results. Therefore, if you have your door anywhere between 5 and 5, it is all good.
Okay.
But there are some which I have marked right are very, very good.
Okay.
But however, this may not be bad.
Bad.
But in southern hemisphere, which is supposed to be the area of the evil, supposed to be the area of the devil, wherever I put cross, they are there. The evil and the devil are there. And therefore, if you happen to have a door or gate there, you will see downfall, you will see problems. So my dear friend, if you have such a gate, if you have such a door, then you make sure that you have to have some prayers in your house to change the door before changing the door, because all these energies are very, very powerful energies and you cannot take them up front, because you are human beings and they are not human beings. They are devils, they are evil energies and they are more powerful than you. Right? So therefore, if you are going to stop their entry, if you are going to close this door, and if you are going to stop the entry, they are going to get angry. And if they get angry, you are going to face problems. You will not be able to handle any situation. So what you have to do is, before closing such doors, you have to have very, very extensive prayers in your house, and you have to request your Almighty, your God, that I am going to change this door, I am going to block this door, and I am going to place my new door in a particular direction. I need your blessings, I need your protection from the evil. Make sure that nothing happens to me. So if you are a follower of Jesus, please pray to Jesus and tell him so. And you must also ensure that you light some fire there, because evil energies are afraid of fire. So you will have to put up some flame there for 2 hours or 3 hours for that period of time when you are actually closing that gate or closing that gate. So some type of fire. So you can lit a candle, you can put up a fire there in whichever form, doesn't matter, but the fire has to be there, because the evil energy will keep away. They are afraid of fire, right? And you have to go on praying your God, whether it is Jesus or it is Lord Rama or Lord Krishna or Mahadev ji or Hanuman ji or Muhammad Paigambar, whoever your God is, you have to go into his feet, in his lotus feet, and seek protection from him. Because what you are doing is, you are stopping the entry to the negative energy.
Yeah.
You get my point? Now, it is like, you know, you have your door somewhere in your house and you have gone outside for 2 days for a picnic or for a tour, okay, for some fun trip. When you come back home, you see that in front of your door or main gate, somebody has put up a wall there. Somebody has constructed a wall in front of your door. What will be your reaction?
We would be very angry.
Very angry.
Yeah.
You are going to shout, who dared this, who did this?
Yeah.
Who could dare to put up a wall in front of my door? Likewise, and if you come to know who has done it, you are going to hammer him, you are going to fight him, isn't it? So, an energy has been entering this house for years now, right? The energy of devil or the energy of evil is entering from here. After all, this is the door of Uranus.
Yeah.
So, once it has been entering for years, now all of a sudden you put up a wall here, he is going to get angry.
Definitely.
So, who is going to protect you from his anger? It is your God who is going to protect you from anger. So, you have to go to your God and tell him, I am going to do this, I need your protection.
Okay. Yeah.
Because we human beings cannot fight these evil energies.
Definitely, sir.
Right? So, you have to go and seek blessings and protection for yourself and the family to actually change your door or change your gate. Right?
Okay.
And
And
for
Mr.
that, you must light fire somewhere near the door, here or here or here, so that the evil energy will keep away.
And Mr. Gyani, if someone has only one door and they cannot just close that door, so can you tell us some rectification or some correction that can be done?
In the coming times, we are going to talk
Okay.
about the
Rectification.
because it is not an issue that somebody can handle on his own.
Definitely.
It needs very, very special protection and it has to be done under supervision.
Okay.
Right. So we specialize in that job. So even our advice is that please do not do it on your own. Try to seek some advice, from us, and let it be done under our supervision.
Supervision.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are specialized in that. We are blessed for this job. Yeah.
Okay.
So this 7th door, 6th door, 5th door, 4th door, 3rd door, these doors 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, they all have the capacity of giving wealth. They are all blessed to give wealth. But this is like the chairman of a bank, chairman of the bank, right? So if it is about giving, say, $20 trillion to somebody, so that case must go to the chairman. So he is the chairman. So if it's about 2 billion loan, then maybe number 6 can do it, 10 billion, number 7 can do it, 20 billion, number 4 can do it, 10 billion, number 3 can do it. So they all have various different powers. But basically they all have the powers to give money. Right? That is how it is. So, you have any questions on doors and gates?
No.
Again, I will tell you, friends, that this rule of 1 to 9, 1 to 9, 1 to 9, 1 to 9 stands for main doors and main gates also. Gates is that you have in your compound wall, door is that you have in your house. Okay?
Yeah.
The rules are same.
Okay. Mr. Gyani, what would you say if someone is having a main gate, if you talk about main gate, if someone is having a main gate in west and if they are having their main door of their floor or say whatever in north or suppose in south, what would you say about it?
See, Pia, generally if your house main gate is in north, then and your road is in the west,
Yeah.
then it is very weird to have a combination like that. I'll tell you how it is. I'll put it on the board and answer your question. Okay. Now supposingly this is your plot, this is your road, this is west and this is your house, right?
Yeah.
Now either you have your gate here and your main door here.
Yeah.
How can you have your gate here and it goes like this? No, you are never going to do it.
Definitely not.
So you are going to do it like this. This is a good combination. This is a good combination. This is a good combination.
Good combination.
This is a good combination. This is a good combination.
Okay.
So anything, like I said, 50% of the northern hemisphere is a good combination.
Yeah.
Right. If you have a gate from here and a door from east, so this gives you money
Yeah.
and this gives you fame. What
Yeah.
a combination. It's
Definitely.
a wonderful combination.
Yeah.
You have your gate here, main door here. Again, this gives you fame, this gives you money. It's a wonderful combination.
Yeah.
Right. But if you say forget the fame, I just need the money, go for this gate and go for this door. If you say forget the money, I just need the fame, go for this and go for
Go
this.
for this.
Right. It all is depending upon the choice of the
doors.
person who is constructing the house. So a consultant like me, if somebody tells me I want to build a palace, I tell him, tell me what is your requirement. You want money or you want fame?
Fame.
So he says I want money. So I give him some such entries.
Okay.
If he says I have enough money, now I need name. So I give him this entry.
Okay.
Right. You're clear?
Yeah.
Something like that. My friends, and that is, there are people who have some knowledge, not knowledge, but some information on science of home building. And they believe that the east direction is a good direction and the west direction is a good direction. So what they do is, supposingly, they are living in this house and this is a common wall, right? And they have their roads in the west or maybe in the south. But east being blocked, they somehow know that east is a good direction and I must have my door in the east. So what they do is, they have their entrance here, but they will make a wall like this and they'll take entrance from here. That means their house is facing east direction.
Okay.
And they'll be happy that my house
Yeah.
is facing east.
East.
But my dear friends, east is here. How can east come into south? So it is a myth. It is just a consolation that my door is facing east because his door is like this.
Okay.
But how? How can an east door come into the south zone?
Definitely.
You get my point?
Yeah.
Huh? So that is not how it is. The science says the main door has to be on the periphery of the house. So in any case, a door that is here is not on the periphery of the house. It is important that the door has to be on the periphery. This door which is inside or this door which is inside has no value absolutely.
Okay.
You get me?
Yeah.
So whether it is east or south or west or north, absolutely nothing to do with it. The only thing is if it is on the periphery of the plinth, then it has a value, positive or negative.
Negative.
You get my point?
Yeah.
So you guys have to know that you cannot find east in south.
South.
Or if somebody wants to make a house like this, he does this and he says, I want a north facing house, north facing door. The north is here. How can you find this north in the west? You cannot find north in the west. It is just a consolation that my door is facing the north direction. But it has to be here somewhere, not here.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So far so good?
Yeah.
Am I clear on this?
Yeah.
So we move on to slopes.
Okay.
Okay?
आओ जाने समझे ज्ञान वास्तु शास्त्र